Okay, immediately before arriving in West Fort Knot, Higgs appears in front of Sam, taunting him by saying you don't know how J-Day thing about Lou. Higgs summons a giant mech, which Sam defeats. Sam restores the monorail and uses it to transport a large volume of materials from the mine and F1. Okay.
There are organisms in this area that I don't believe I've ever laid eyes on before. My understanding is that they're called chiral creatures, and they come in all shapes and sizes. Apparently, they will drain your batteries if you come into contact with them. There may be other deleterious effects for all we know. And really, you shouldn't be bothering them anyway. There's nothing to be gained from it. It's not like they drop coins when defeated.
Sam, is that Horizon Dreamer I spy in your music collection? That's one of Daiichi Miura's best songs. I'd love to hear it again, to listen and remember my family.
Okay. Horizon something? This one?
Do you have a moment, Sam?
Nice. Oh, it changed. Nice.
Do you have a moment, Sam? Really, Sam? Wow.
Alright. Let's see what the next mish is.
The extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility. Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
If he's not connecting to anything, then where is he getting the memories from?
Sam, your next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory. Like its Western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility that will help us to monitor the changes taking place in the Australian environment. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
Gotcha.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. A friend of Drawbridge is waiting for you there. Once the network connection has been established, they'll be joining us on the DHV Magellan. I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA. You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal. I'm looking forward to seeing you both. Thanks again, Sam.
Okay. Musician. Where's he? Rainbow Valley is there. The musician's up there. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Oh, looks like there's a lot. God, I got a lot of ladders.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Yep, you'll have to stay there. Taking the long way.
Please give it your all. Hydration recommended.
Started operating for you.
Thank you. Kindly.
We'll take the long walk. Who cares? Couple of poities. I am not going to spend all my time making roads this playthrough. I'll tell you that. Lots of guns. Wood bags, guns, assault rifle. There's a truck over there. Should we just go grab the truck? Or walk? Hi.
Hi.
Yes. Not usable or not usable? Or some of these structures. Oh, nice. There's already materials here. Nice. It's elephants. Trees.
Enough already.
weapons do I have? Plenty? 3. Shotgun, trank, assault rifle. Okay. Grenades. Blood grenade, smoke grenade. Okay. Let's drive it. Damn. Oh man, it's the red ones. These suck.
Sense them, sir. Be on your guard for BTs.
Wish I had a guitar.
Let's get a move on.
Easy enough.
Hey! Hey!
Let's do the
So that's the place, huh?
the fires.
God damn.
Tight fits.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised
Tight
that usage
fits.
is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
I don't think I'll ever platinum this game, but
the drawbridge has finally come to the valley? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you could make it.
Yeah,
It's an honor
dog.
to welcome you here. The contents haven't suffered any damage. Well done.
Ace the peas.
All the things you could have brought us. Where did you even find this? Thank you, Sam.
So welcome. Hey, you could even get a Death Stranding shirt
We'll be hoping to see
designed
more
by
of you
Cool
in the future.
Dojo on tpublic.com/user/Cool Dojo Bro, by the way.
The next step involves the Cupid, yeah? Okay then, let's do this.
Meow. Ta Kanan.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Servicemanship. Timefall generator. Uses timefall to charge Sam's battery. Okay. Need to get the climbing gloves. Remember where you get those.
Brought along is going to make a world of difference too. It'll allow us to proceed with our terraforming initiative. Hopefully, no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way. I suspect you'll find it useful in your own work. Try it out. See if it suits your needs.
Yeah.
Tar cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. Now, while fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilize the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them one of the most effective methods of combating fire we have. When deployed on the ground, they can both extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use it on the go as well, but you'll be unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in a wildfire, you'll need to figure out when to shoot and when to move in order to make it out alive. You probably passed the town I mentioned on your way up here. At a
No.
glance, it might have looked like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders. But those were once buildings. Places where people used to live. As the desert kept creeping closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. The few who were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. There are no voidouts at any rate. This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which birds soared and serenaded, until all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification. We swore to do everything in our power to bring back what was lost. Around the time we got started, the APAC people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little we have on our own. Thanks for everything, Sam.
I thought the tar guns
You and Drawbridge have helped
had
ensure
a
that these lands will one day
con.
be filled with life again. However long it takes.
like don't use them
In
that
particular,
much.
That comrade of yours has performed absolute miracles for us. If you're looking to link up with them, you'll find them in the ravine on the other side of the river, directly opposite this shelter. Come back and visit anytime.
Right. Time.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and entrust that. It's a big thing. Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll keep it. Oh, perfect. There's already a bridge there.
Hey there! Yeah, sure thing!
This one's for you.
Already BTs somewhere. Can't see anything. Alright, we'll go over there and get Rainy, right? Hold on. Did I set this up? No, it's somebody else. But I had one there before on my last playthrough. Gawa ran this way. There's a handrail or something. I'm still pressing square every time I want to pick up a thing. I feel like you did that in one. I don't need the motorcycle. Anybody got any guns? No, nobody's got anything on there. Maybe that's not available yet. Somebody already came through here. Don't run away.
I think I spooked her.
I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me.
Go on, Sam. Follow her into that facility.
Okay. Hey, somebody watching. Following you to the facilities. I remember going inside here. Oh yeah, I remember this now. Oh. Is that a cocoon? Oh, she got a sugar little birds.
Thanks for coming, Sam. I'm sorry about just now. I didn't know who you were at first.
You're the picture of health, Rainey.
You too, little man.
You had some kind of a trick for dealing with timefall?
Rainey, it's been too long.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan.
Well, she could have said what she did to make the time fall go backwards.
Fragile. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet the old-fashioned way. Carograms are great, but nothing beats a hug. Well, I'm sure you already know. This is Rainey. She's a good friend of the cause.
It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
Okay. Oh, look, the cat's in here.
Sam, Charlie here. You may now undertake your next assignment. You can find the relevant main order by accessing the delivery terminal in Rainbow Valley.
By the way, the cat was not in my first playthrough on these. I mean, it was in stories, but I don't remember it ever going into your room. So it's supposed to be like an alley Brie, right?
As usual, Drawbridge can't help but run its people ragged. I was glad to see Rainey in such high spirits. She's grown so bright and energetic, almost unrecognizable from our first meeting. A pity that her child shows no similar signs of development. Rainey used to be much more quiet and withdrawn. She seemed averse to spending time with people. Dolls, too. It was singing and dancing that got her to open up. I'm something of a performer myself, though I've never showed anyone.
Yeah, you did. It's only dance to the one song. What? Why did that stop? Okay, they added some reactions, huh? I still do this? In the first one, if you do this, then it gets awkward. Anything? Nope, must have just done them all. Okay, just checking to see if he did anything. For some reason, it stopped so he would make some facial expressions. All right, now we. Main on Rainbow Valley. Okay. I'm still hitting square. Do some quick jumps. Build up a little bit of muscle. See what's over here. I feel like you gotta do the forest fire.
Your next order requires you to recover an escaped kangaroo, the subject of an important experiment. Seems the bushland area it hopped off to is one where the chiral density is extremely high, meaning you'll need to get it back to the animal shelter ASAP to ensure safety. This is a ticking clock situation, Sam. I'll brief you on the details while you review your map. Accept the main order from this delivery terminal when you're ready to get underway.
I believe there's tar guns already out there.
Hey Sam, Charlie here. Since this is your first order involving the capture and preservation of animals, allow me to provide additional information. The kangaroo you're looking for is somewhere in this area. Once you've arrived, use your Odradek to begin searching for the creature. You can transport the kangaroo in your standard issue animal carrier. No need to fabricate anything unique. Get close enough to the kangaroo and deploy the carrier to capture it. It will be a bulky piece of cargo, but you should be able to carry it on your back like any other container. However, you will need to traverse some heavily wooded mountains as well as rivers and uneven terrain. Bear this in mind when considering what equipment to take with you. All right, time to proceed with route planning and final preparations.
Well, I got a bunch of ladders, so it should be okay. Let's see what Schmay Pass things I can get. Standard cargo contract cap boost. Link window, auto aid. Don't need that. Sharing boost. Oh yeah, why not? Oh, that's part of that, huh? Okay.
Order accepted. Thank you.
And use up some of our...
What in the world?
This is the only time it's ever done this, too.
We have a situation, Sam. I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location. Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
I believe I've got 4 different ladders, so we should be okay. I know there's fire. I'm modest. Ew, it's a charred dolphin. Dang! It's a hot fire.
I see the kangaroo. Get close enough to put it in an animal carrier for transport. Look out, Sam! Fire! We need to get away from here as quickly as possible. Marked as a dangerous location on your map, Sam. We could get trapped here by the bushfire. Let's keep moving to ensure that doesn't happen.
Trapped. Oh God. Jesus, how am I gonna get out of here? I'm gonna have to try this again. Oh God, I'm gonna have to start this over. This one's too. Yeah, I messed that up.
What in the world?
We have a situation, Sam. I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location. Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
Here. Smoky. Yeah, gun. Oh shit, did I lose that tar cannon? Ah, God. Ouchers.
Look out, Sam! Fire! We need to get away from here as quickly as possible. Sam, over there! I see the kangaroo! Get close enough to put it in an animal carrier for transport.
Okay, now get, offload that. Management. Okay, put you on the carrier. Right.
All right, time to make our getaway.
I probably should go ahead and take this. wonder if I could go up and get the hell out of here.
This was marked as a dangerous location on your map, Sam. We could get trapped here by the bushfire. Let's keep moving to ensure that doesn't happen.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
I remember this being this difficult.
It's impossible to put out a fire that's grown this massive. Escape is our only option. We need to find a way out and take it before it's too late.
Alright, so basically, I think I went the wrong way to start.
Hell yeah.
Alright, now we can go. It's a big gas fire.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that you...
Gracious. Well, it's not that bad. I thought I just got trapped.
You must be Sam. We've heard all about you from your friends at Drawbridge. Go ahead and connect us to the chiral network.
I already got that. First time I did this, I got through it pretty easy. I think I must have just moved faster. I think I just abandoned everything I had and just ran. Start making food. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we just got her.
Thank you, Sam. Don't worry about the fire. Rainey will put it out for us.
Tell me though, who is she exactly?
It's been about 6 months now, since I first heard about the girl who brought the rain.
I'm gonna do her big story.
Whenever I stepped outside, the timefall came. There was nothing that I could do to make it stop. And they hated me for it. Including my parents, who told me to leave. I was the witch who brought the timefall. A monster to be locked up in a cage. A few even tried to burn me alive. The most dedicated witch hunters.
Hi. Good. Just getting a few minutes of Death Stranding 2 in.
I was alone for so long.
Bridget, the Bridget Foundation.
Glad to hear that.
In desperation, I enrolled in a special UCA program, hoping to find purpose as a mother.
Hi there. You're safe.
But even after I got pregnant, I still couldn't find anyone willing to take me in.
Yes, I've played through it all the way through already. I'm playing through it for a second time.
We need to leave right now.
Please.
Go on, get out of here!
No one wanted anything to do with me.
How's the story so far?
All they saw was a witch.
You'll have to watch my other videos. I've got, this is part 7. I'm doing kind of a walkthrough of everything.
I'm so sorry.
Hey there.
Okay.
You're Rainy, aren't you?
Who's asking?
Someone who's been looking for you. For you and your power.
You want my power?
She's still got old hands.
Why?
You're a pharmacon. Medicine that can harm, poison that can heal. It's all in how you use it. Want to come work for me?
Does she reverse her hands? No?
So do you play only this game or do you play other games too?
Yeah, I play other games too. By the way, if you're a bot or wanting me to join your Discord or something, I'm not interested. I'm just here to play the games.
There are things only you can accomplish.
Only me. Really?
Really. My name's Fragile. And I'm happy we could finally meet.
Yep, she's going to... Yep, she did it. Did it?
I'm here for you.
So, Rainy reversed her aging.
Both of you. I'll be your umbrella. And together we'll show the world the hope in your reign. Come on. Who wouldn't want the baby to catch a cold? Come on.
Why is it a version of her dooms?
That was quite the display. Drawbridge is even more amazing than we'd heard. Thanks to everything you've done for us, the animals are unharmed and the facilities are holding up just fine. It's a wonderful relief. Anyway, I'll check your orders now. Kangaroo seems to be in fine spirits. You took good care of it, I can tell.
Stormy rainy. Okay, that's just the music, right? Okay.
I hope you'll continue to work with us.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
The kangaroo you rescued seems to be alright, thank goodness. Oh, she's so very special to us, and we're relieved to...
Okay. Oh, you left.
We're back in one piece.
Sorry, there's somebody on here pulling one of the join my Discord and blah 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 and connect to me so I can be weird with your channel.
The network. You can trigger it remotely once thrown, creating a distraction that'll lure enemies away. It might just save your life if you run afoul of any troublemakers. Well, we first found her in an area with high concentrations of chiralium. How wild animals are affected by prolonged exposure is something we still don't understand completely. But it's thought this may be a key factor in how chiral creatures come into existence. So, you can see why our wee girl would be an invaluable research subject. It's where we look after the animals in our care.
I could have sworn they said something about don't use the tar gun too much because it could. I thought it brought chiral creatures, maybe?
In our underground facilities, we release them into the reserve and monitor their health over time. When that kangaroo you rescued is strong enough, we'll move her up top where she'll be able to stretch her legs. That being said, changes in the environment can have a profound impact on many species, causing never-before-seen creatures to appear, throwing the ecosystem into chaos. Which is why we strive to preserve native animals here for future generations. Cheers, Sam. You really helped us out. At this rate, we're poised to lose so many native species that predate the Death Stranding. And once they're gone, there's no getting them back. Between the bushfires caused by chiral cinders and animals behaving strangely and getting hurt, it's been pretty bad. But I've heard that these environmental anomalies might be resolved once and for all when Australia is fully linked up. So I've got high expectations for you and your friends. Speaking of which, how would you feel about assisting us with our preservation efforts? It'd be a simple matter of capturing any wild animals you see out on their own and bringing them to us. Even a few would make a real difference. Give it some thought, eh?
Well done, Sam. Return to the DHV Magellan and report to the bridge. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Rainey and her talents.
Perfect.
Order completed. Well done.
Thanks, guys.
We appreciate it.
When she's outside, Rainey's constantly surrounded by timefall. But within a 1.5-meter radius of her body, a different kind of precipitation is observed. We call it core fall. Anything it touches is restored to an earlier state. In other words, it has the power to heal and repair, to counteract Timefall's effects. Sadly, people only see the Timefall, and not the remarkable woman standing in the eye of the storm. Still no signs of growth?
I should be due any day now. If things were normal, that is. But the baby's still stuck at 7 months.
She has still baby syndrome. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah.
I met a few preppers in Mexico that had something like that.
They're not isolated cases. It seems to be happening everywhere. Though who knows if it's a syndrome or a symptom of something else.
Simply put, the fetus stops growing at about 7 months. To be clear, it doesn't die, but it no longer moves, as if it's frozen in time. Several treatments, including C-sections, have been attempted. Unfortunately, removal from the womb invariably results in death. And while not all pregnancies are affected, it's yet another contributing factor to the already low birth rate. The Genetic Diversity Conservation Initiative just isn't enough to compensate.
You got any idea what's causing it?
There's speculation that it's due to an imbalance in the beach itself. I'm sure it's been explained to you before that countless individual beaches exist, a multiverse of beaches, so to speak, and that they are all governed by an upper beach on a higher plane. Expansion of the chiral network to cover the whole UCA may have inadvertently disrupted the link to that beach. Or so they think.
BB units were also 7-month-old fetuses. So it's not hard to believe that the beach might very well influence the unborn.
While I can offer you no concrete answer, I can state that the plan to extend the chiral network into the Australian continent, to take it worldwide, is also intended to help restore balance to the aforementioned upper beach. And in doing so, it is possible that we may resolve the issue of still baby syndrome.
I don't remember ever hearing about the upper beach. Alright. Sam goes to sleep and there's no more cutscenes. Then we'll probably stop it there for today.
Sam, it's Charlie. You'll be happy to hear that a request has come in which will take you to your next destination. Unfortunately, no nearby facilities have the capacity to prepare the cargo. So it's going to be a long-distance delivery from West Fort Knott instead. Moreover, this request requires you to transport a large quantity of cargo. Careful consideration will need to be given to your route and your means of traversing it. You'll also need to think about what equipment you might need. Only then should you commit to a plan of action. Access the delivery terminal at West Fort Knott to pick up this main order. Oh, and the DHB Magellan can take you there, if need be. Just open your ring terminal and select chart course to request transport.
Super sweet. Where's the cat now? Down there. Hi, cat. You're all wet.
Heading out already, Sam? Can I sleep in a little longer? I suppose not, huh? I was looking into the conditions that led to the bushfire we escaped.
Okay.
It seemed to have been caused by a phenomenon known as chiral cinders. Unlike other items washed up by the currents, cinders violently erupt from the tar and soar through the sky before crashing to the ground. This phenomenon has been observed across the continent and has led to an increase in bushfires. It's
I
one
haven't
more
had a-
potential threat to keep an eye out for.
I never ran into any other bushfires other than that. Anyway, that's all I'm going to do for today. CoolDojo.com, tpublic.com/user/CoolDojo, bro. To get a cool t-shirt. There's Death Stranding t-shirts on there now. Check them out. Peace.